LSU is the best team in college football. They dismantled Oklahoma. They set 24 records along the way en route to their first ever college football playoff win. They punched their ticket to the national championship game for the first time since 2011. And amid all of the confetti and revelry of a championship celebration, there were tears. There were lots of tears. By now, you know, 5 people perished in a plane crash on Saturday that was headed for Atlanta. And among them was the former producer of this show and my friend, Carley McCord. LSU winning that game on Saturday was a significant event for the program, for everyone involved, for the state of Louisiana, and I would never seek to minimize it or steal anyone's joy or sense of accomplishment associated with that event. It will just never be as important as the lives that were lost on Saturday. I met Carley on this show in 2013. We were on the second floor, standing outside the hall of our old studios, preparing to go on, she was, another station to promote Children's Miracle Network fundraiser that she was hosting as then Miss Greater Baton Rouge. We met, hit it off, and she would appear as a guest over the next few years. She did beauty pageant bits. She did interviews with us from Cleveland, where she was covering the Browns and worked for CBS Radio. And eventually, she came home to Baton Rouge and started working as the producer of this show in 2016. And many of you got to know Carley during her time with ESPN Baton Rouge. And we all saw her career flourish as she was on our TV seemingly everywhere we turned. What you didn't see was all the work that she put in to get to that point. She literally had more jobs than anyone I've known. She was a broadcast chameleon. She was comfortable in any format. She did top 40 morning radio in Cleveland. She worked for the Browns. She produced and hosted sports talk radio shows. She anchored middays on a country station, 100.7 The Tiger. She worked as a sideline reporter for football, for basketball, baseball, gymnastics, beach volleyball, and almost any other sport you can imagine. Carley did voice work. She modeled. She ran a fashion blog. She started working as a reporter for WDSU television in New Orleans. She was an in-game host for the Saints and the Pelicans. And she even taught classes online to children overseas in the mornings. How many times did you wake up and check Instagram and Carley was already on the road for whatever job that was calling for that day before we even had our morning cup of coffee? She was doing great things and was destined for even greater heights because she was talented and outworked everyone. And that is a powerful combo. And above all of that, Carley was a fiercely loyal friend. She was confident and funny, and she was strong. She often used the hashtag women in sports because she was a strong advocate for better opportunities for women who wanted to pursue a career in a male-dominated world. She knew how to play any role, and she didn't mind being the butt of a joke, even if it meant pulling off the segment or the bit. If you knew her, you loved her. She was a wife and a daughter and a sister and an aunt, a niece, a granddaughter, and so much more to so many people. She was not yet a mother, and that is the world's loss. Today, we've all been cheated. We've been cheated out of seeing what mountain our friend was going to climb next in this world. And instead, we're left here in disbelief, confused, sad, angry. I don't think there's any wrong emotion to be feeling right now. But what I know is that I'll never stop missing my friend. And I hope that you all join me in helping whatever way we can keep her legacy alive.